you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I wanted to do a holiday gift guide for specifically me. I may do another one for my husband because I feel like guys, we're always like, I'm in this Facebook group called Young Wifeys and they're always like, what do you get your husband? So I may make that as a separate video, but it is Christmas time. I feel like we're all like, okay, maybe this is for you, maybe this is for other people that maybe I share similar, you know, things that they like. So I just wanted to make a little bit of like, hey, this is what I'm looking for this year, or this is stuff that I've already received because we just had our couple shower last week, and so we did receive some more gifts even though it's close to Christmas, but I feel like you can include it on your Christmas list. So if you guys don't know, like, I love working out, I love being a homebody, I love cooking at home, so I love fitness and all that's around it. So anyone that you may know or yourself, great idea. So first things first, I would love a new pair of Lululemon Aligns. I just got rid of, I know people always ask me like, is it worth the cost? And I'm 100%. I actually had to finally get rid of my first pair I ever bought, which was almost 10 years ago. They finally had a bunch of holes in them. Now I will tell you some tips to keep them longer is to air dry them on and I may put this below, not as a gift, but like, hey, this is what I use. But air dry your leggings. If you do dry them on either air dry or don't put any the dryer sheets in there. So Lululemon Aligns and the half Scuba, I've been seeing everybody wear them, and I love sweatshirts, if you cannot tell. I just think those are really cute and great to even just work out in, but I would love it in the color espresso or a teal or of course a black, but I would love to include more color in my workouts items because I really don't have like more like gray or black, but I feel like espresso is such a good color for redheads. So that was my first item. My second item, so I think I put this in my bio, but I live in the country, so I don't have any cowboy boots, so I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's Arait boots. I don't need new Luke Casey's, I don't need none of that, okay? But just some cute country boots because, you know, if we're going dancing or anything like that, I would love, and I'll put all of this below as well. I would love a new pair of boots. Or I think I've had one pair, but they were like, you know, Walmart. Nothing wrong with that, but like they didn't last that long. The next thing, I used to have one. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if it got thrown away. I don't know, because I moved a lot in my life, and I don't know when it was at my parents' house, if it got tossed, but I would love a face ice roller. There's so many, but I think it's just nice. Like, I get up super early and just having, like, it kind of wakes you up. I used to just splash cold water on myself, but I feel like that, I get water everywhere. So just a nice ice roller you throw in the freezer, you grab it, and you just helps with puffiness, especially my eyes. I think that would be amazing. So third thing, the next thing, so I haven't changed shoe sizes in so long, I think since I was like 16. So I have a ton of shoes. However, I am very heavy on a couple of them. So I have one pair that I coach and I train in, and they literally have no tread. Like, I was slipping the other day and I was like, okay, I definitely, when my husband's mom was asking like, what do you need for Christmas? I was like, that day I was like, okay, I've almost fell, probably need a new pair of training shoes. So I put the Nano X3, I think they're Reeboks, if I'm not mistaken. Those are Nobles. My Nobles are fine. This is more for like when I'm not doing leg day or I'm training. I've heard good things about this one, and I like all the colors. I like white. I also like, you know, your blues and things along those lines. I will say that with the white, you just got to keep them clean, but my husband's usually pretty good about that. So those are, like I said, good training shoes. And if you need another option, and I'll put these below, I love my Nobles. I do really well with flat shoes, and so those have been incredible. I only wear them for leg day specifically because I'm trying to have those last a lot longer. So those are incredible. The next thing, again, I have never tried this, but I've seen it everywhere and it looks super cute on. I'm trying to do more, I don't have any makeup on right now, but I'm trying to do more natural makeup if I do makeup. I think I showed you on my last video, I'm not a makeup expert, but when I do makeup, it's usually either a cream foundation and then like a tint. But this looks really cute. It's Summer Friday's Holiday Butter Balm Package at Sephora. Again, I've never tried them. I don't even know if they're good, but they're a little bit more than I would personally pay for myself. And I think it's a cute stocking stuffer for, again, significant other, sister, mom, yourself, whatever. Definitely an option there. And I think they have some really cute colors. Again, I don't know how pigmented are. I'll probably do a haul with the stuff that I receive. If I receive this, I will let you know how it is for you guys. So the next one, the Ninja Creami. So my best friend has this and I think it's so cool. Like, and you know, you see it all over TikTok and stuff like that. And you're like, is it really worth it? It 100% is. Every time I go visit her, so she lives in Wisconsin, she makes us ice cream and she does whole milk with 3 scoops of our, I think I put it in the last video. No, I didn't. I'll put it in my what I eat in a day. So the next one, vegan protein. And it is so delicious. It is literally like, I have to have a sweet treat after dinner. And that is so good, especially when you throw in like nuts or whatever. And so I'm like, okay, because in my head I was like, is this worth it? You know, it's $150 to $200. And it 100% is, especially if you're going to be making it 3 or 4 times a week, which I know I will. I just have to remember to prep it, but 100%, I'm super excited about that. I know Ninja's like on top of their game right now. So, because I know people have been talking about the slushy. So anyways, the Ninja Creami was the next one that I put down. Again, I'm super excited about that one. And if I get it, I'm going to feature it so much in here. If not, I may just pull the trigger in a couple months and just buy it for myself because I think it looks incredible. And we don't get, so I live in Texas, so we don't get like super cold. It's a little chilly today, but like maybe a month or 2, and then you can keep, I mean, people have ice cream in the cold all the time, but that was one of them. The next one, now this is a little bit old lady, if you want to call it that, but the Mueller Pro Vegetable Chopper. I've seen people use that on YouTube, on Facebook, because sometimes I just get so annoyed chopping. And I know that's super lazy, but it wasn't that expensive. I want to say it's $30. And I've heard, like I said, I've heard a lot of people talk about it when they make salads or even lunch, and things along those lines. So again, in some of these, I tried to make it a variation. Now, some of them, of course, are more expensive, your boots and your things along those lines, but I tried to make it also for people like stocking stuffers and things along those lines. So this one is a pretty affordable gift that you can get, like, again, somebody that likes to cook, or even like, someone was asking me about like a newlywed gift guide. I was like, this is an option, awesome option, especially those that don't like to cut or chop, which I don't know that many people that do, but I love to cook, but chopping is like no bueno. So if you can just throw whatever vegetable and choppy chop on there, super good. The last item I put on my gift guide, again, this is one of those things where I'm like, okay, it's a little bit more than I would spend for myself. Not that it's crazy, but I really, I don't do a great job of like, if I'm at the gym, I'll do my walk. But if I'm not at the gym, I don't really like, we don't have, so we live on 10 acres and we don't have a great, and we have coyote problem right now. So the walking pad was what I was gonna say. That's what I have on my thingy, because of the fact that if it's raining or we live on like land, but there's no pathway, and also there's been a coyote problem, and the road we live on is actually very traveled and kind of dangerous. So this way, like if I need to go, you know, I've seen people like they watch Christmas movies, but they're on their walking pad. And so that would be something that I would love. But again, it's more than I think I've seen them for 100. It's more than I would personally spend for myself. However, just like the Ninja Creami, in a couple months or a year or whatever, if I'm like, okay, I have this thing where like if I look at it more than like 4 times and I'm like, oh, I really, really want that, I'll go back and get it. So anyways, but again, this is just, I don't have anything crazy because we just did get married. And so I did get a lot of things that we needed, and I'm gonna put that in quotes because I don't think we really need anything, but that I desired. But this is more stuff that I'm like, okay, it either has come up, i.e. the Lululemons and the shoes, or I've seen someone or I've talked to somebody, I'm like, ooh, that would be really, really cool. So again, I'm gonna put this below and I will link them, and then let me know if you want a men's guide. So my husband is a blue collar worker. He's also into fitness, so I can make that as well, because I think men are so hard to shop for. So let me know if that's something you would like, and can't wait to see you guys in the next video.